it on. I put these on so you can take them home.
Hey guys, this is your girl, Lady Torie, here on Power 904. Right now, I am here with the lovely singer-songwriter, Ebonique. First off, I want to congratulate you on your new hit single, Lipstick.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. And we definitely got to give out that shout-out to Dwayne The Rock. Oh, my God, thank you.
Yeah.
Right now, you remind me of a meal from Groove Theory from back in the 90s. It's like she had that pop, but she had that kind of different swag, but it was laid back, in kind of a way that just took me, to a different spot where it wasn't Mary J. and it wasn't girl groups and all that. It was just something different. And that's why I appreciate you so much for bringing something a little different. How do you feel about this track?
Thank you very much for that. First of all, that comparison, that's amazing. I would take that as a very high compliment. I definitely am inspired by all of those genres. Like, I'm inspired by the girl groups. I'm inspired by like the neo soul from like the early 2000s and even before that too. Like I just listen to a whole bunch of different genres of music, like Motown, and then big fan of Prince, Aaliyah, Janet. So when I sing and when I make music, I kind of try to involve like all of my inspirations in some different way, whether it's like melodies or the style of melodies that I get from, like, back when I used to listen to Stevie Wonder when I was a little kid and stuff like that too. I still listen now, but when I was a little kid, that was when I was first introduced. And so I try to incorporate all of my inspirations into the way that I sing songs, so it kind of does have influences of pop, and it has influences of R&B, and it has influences from, here and there. And that's, I like to kind of combine all of those things together just in one little melting pot. And I'm glad that it's taken some time to hone in on a specific sound, because I've kind of done a lot of different types of songs too as an artist. But I think I'm finally starting to kind of find my groove, play on words with groove theory, I guess. But yeah, I'm just starting to find my groove and comfortable. So.
You mentioned some real heavy hitters and people that I grew up listening to and are still dear to my heart, and like I grew up listening to all of that. So it makes me feel relatable to you, and now I understand the connection of why I'm so drawn to your music right now. So that is awesome. So with that being said, what is your most favorite song? Do you know that song where when you hear it, you got to turn it up, you got to sing the whole song, you don't want nobody to interrupt you? What would be that song?
Oh, that's hard. For me, there's so many songs that are like that. There's a whole bunch of songs when it comes down. I'm like, hold on.
Oh, yeah. Well, if you had to pick one right at the moment and you knew that was going to be the song next playing, what would actually be that song?
The one that comes to my mind, I think there's two people that can remind me of Prince and Stevie Wonder, and then the one from Stevie Wonder that came to my mind was the La 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 La. I mean, I love so many of the songs, but that one feels so good. And it's because it's morning right now. That's a very, like...
Oh, I understand. Yes, ma'am. That was awesome, and that is one of my favorite songs as well from Stevie, so definitely we are. Now, I was watching the video, and shout out to, is it Flage?
Yeah, the Flage is the company that shot it, yeah.
Oh, shout out to them. It was very tasteful. And what's the concept, though? Because, it's very laid back, and you're going backwards a lot. So I was like, well, I love it. You look great. The video is shot well. What is the concept?
So me and the director, his name is Matt Cash. He actually does a whole bunch of things besides direct videos. But in this scenario, we kind of came up with the idea. So the song Lipstick is really... a woman is getting ready, or, anybody is getting ready, putting on makeup, feeling sexy. This is like a time when you dance in the mirror and you, enjoy a glass of wine maybe, or whatever you like. And it's really about embracing that whole time, like, by yourself before you meet up with that special someone. And, there's anticipation and all of that for when you do meet that person, and then then you can get to the next step. You know what I'm saying? So the song and video the video is showing that whole getting ready, but the line in there is took me some time to get it ready. Don't make me wait. Come break me down. And the other part is like I put these things on, lipstick on, makeup done, high heels on. I put all these things on so you can take them off. So I'm playing it in reverse just because it's starting off, the video starts off with everything already on, and then it reverses to it starts off when she's got them on, and then it reverses to when she's got them off. Awesome. So the idea is that you're starting with it on and you're taking them off. So it's kind of incorporating both of those ideas of getting ready and then also taking it off.
Okay, I follow. I was on the right path. I just wanted to make sure it's always a story to tell.
Right. Yeah, it's pretty simple, I think, but I kind of wanted it to be simple. The idea, it's really just, getting ready, feeling sexy. It's really about embracing that moment. So I like having it in reverse just because the idea of, it's almost like you're both putting things on and taking them off simultaneously, at the same time in the video, since it's playing backwards. We see it ready and we see it on, but we see it coming off at the same time.
Okay, so you're a very beautiful woman, and you seem to be so classy. Should I say you're a fashionista? Because your Instagram and everything is and I'm not dissing the girls who wear the B-boy style, but you are very elegant in those pictures. Tell me more about your modeling and your sense of fashion.
Sure. So, I have modeled since I came out to LA. I modeled a little bit before I left too, but for about 5 years. I've always been, actually no, I have not always been into fashion. I'd say that I've always cared about my presentation. I didn't want to look bad, so I always cared what it looked like. But when I was younger, I was definitely a tomboy. But I'd say the older I got, after high school, I started to wear more dresses. I played basketball my whole life growing up. My dad and my mom were both basketball coaches, so I, grew up playing basketball year-round, leagues in the summer, sweats all the time, pants, kind of girl. And then when I stopped playing after I left high school, I didn't end up going to college to play basketball. I made that decision to stop playing it then. And as it got way more involved than I think I thought it would have been. Yeah, after then, I started playing more, when I stopped playing basketball, I started dressing more girly dresses and kind of doing a little bit more with my fashion. I used to be very simple, very basic. And my styles, though I still did care about what I was wearing and how it looked. After I stopped playing basketball, I started kind of incorporating more edgy fashion choices, more feminine fashion choices. And then I'd say after that kind of started, it kind of blossomed into a real love for fashion. I worked at a social media fashion startup company, and I started paying attention to Fashion Week. I started paying attention to trends more, all of that stuff. And then I started modeling when I got out to LA. And I think just even that too, getting into modeling for brands and doing different types of styles like that, I just became more passionate and excited about clothes and style and making my own look, for me and that I feel comfortable with, which is even still a few different types of looks. Like sometimes I go more edgy, sometimes I go more feminine and girly, and sometimes I, do something, a third option. Sometimes I'm kind of, boyish. Sometimes I still do throw on sweats and
Well, very beautiful. And, even with that, I was a tomboy myself, so I do understand, and I never played basketball though, but I always hung out with the fellas and was very comfortable, with who I am. And you seen that in a lot of your facial expressions. You seem very comfortable, Would you say modeling is one of those things that just get you real comfortable?
Yeah, it's modeling. I'd say after a while, like when I first started, I wasn't comfortable with it, maybe 6 years ago when I was first starting out. But the longer you do it, the more comfortable you do get. And it's not like that necessarily for everybody. I know some people who start off with modeling and it's like a second nature. They're immediately some people. For me, as it is with most things that I do, the more that I practice them, the better I get and the more comfortable I feel. Same with singing. I've sang my whole life since I was a little kid, but the more that I sang by myself in front of people, I sang in choirs and everything growing up, but not really solo. So, about 8 years ago when I started singing a solo, that was the process of building up till now, where now when I sing in front of people, everybody gets still gets nervous, but I don't feel panicked. I used to get stage fright. I used to be so scared.
Wow, really?
Yeah, when I first started singing solo, back when I used to play basketball on the team, my parents knew I loved to sing. They would make me sing the national anthem, and I would be shaking. I would be so nervous singing the national anthem before the games.
Oh, wow.
But now I'm fine. But it's taken from then to now, for recent years, not now, but, to be less nervous to that extent singing in front of people.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like they were getting you ready. They knew something in the water was coming. So I got to ask you this. Now, you're a songwriter. And you must be passionate about music to be a songwriter, because I know a lot of songwriters and they sing about experience. Are you singing from experience and writing from experience?
I am, yeah. I'd say that most of my songs are about love in different varieties, and I find that I sing most heartfelt and I write most heartfelt when it's a love emotion that I've experienced personally. Mm-hmm. And, the older you get, the more emotions and things that you experience personally and you feel deeply about. Oh, yeah. I mean, a lot of it is very sexy. So I've felt all those things as well. But then I've written some other songs, too, that are more like pop. Or I wrote a song called Stardust. That's more of like a ballad that's more about encouraging yourself. Because I like to write encouraging. I think not all the time, but a lot of the time when people write encouraging words and encourage others, it's also sometimes when they feel like they need encouragement too. And so I wrote that song. It's not out actually. It's a song that I recorded and I haven't released, but that I want to someday. But it's just about the words are everyone is stardust in it, and it's really just about everybody having like infinite potential and, to encourage yourself to be your best and to that everybody is sparkling and shining in their own ways. So yeah, and that we're technically actually made out of stardust if you believe in the Big Bang. So
definitely.
That's kind of where it came from.
And I want to ask you, and I know you've been through a lot in growing up, so what was the deepest song you ever wrote? Tell us about it.
Yeah, Stardust. I wrote it when I was still living in Chicago, and I was dreaming about, I wanted to, be a singer as like my main thing really bad. I was working at a PR company. I was riding the train back home. And I was just looking out the window. I was sad. I was crying, just about where I was, and I wasn't really happy with what my life was at the moment. And I wrote that song to encourage myself. It was nighttime. I'm looking outside, outside the window at the stars, and I wrote that song to encourage myself to just keep going, and that that wasn't going to be it, and that wasn't going to be the end. It was going to, I was going to have another step. I was going to keep going. So I wrote that song from probably the most heartfelt place. So in terms of like deep, I've sang and I've co-written on a few other songs that have like a public message, and we're talking about like stopping like violence and things like this. I've written and like sang and worked on a whole bunch of songs that haven't been released because maybe something's not quite right, or still working on this thing or the other thing. But I've written co-written some songs like that too that I really did enjoy also. But the Stardust one is the one that I actually conceived of and wrote by myself. So that's the one that always comes to my mind when I think of like a heartfelt song that I wrote.
Well, I'm definitely going to get on that Stardust as soon as I get my hands on it. Definitely. I've got to hear it. So the next question is, what is the best advice you've ever heard that has helped your career?
There's been a few things that I've heard that have helped when somebody tells you to not listen to the negatives. Like, obviously, I always take constructive criticism.
Mm-hmm.
But if you believe in yourself and you believe in your dream and your goal, that just to never stop. People out in LA, everybody's out here, hustling for, well, not everybody, but a lot of the people that move out here usually are coming to fulfill some sort of purpose or dream or, reach the next level. And a lot of people also leave and give up after a year, 1 year, 2 years, and they go back home, or they do something else and they abandon the dream that they came for. And, I've spoken to, a few people over the years that I've been here kind of about that process, how that happens with a lot of people, and how a lot of the time the people that succeed are the people that just don't stop. And that's really been something that I've kept in my mind, just like the not stopping, to keep going,
I definitely agree. So before you leave this earth, what would be your ultimate goal that you want to accomplish?
I'd say that I want to reach as many people as possible and be a voice of positivity, be a voice of encouragement. The more that I'd love to be able to do more philanthropic things, like when I reach another level, and have more influence. I just really want to be a voice and a person that does something good for others on this earth, whether, whatever that I'm passionate about a lot of different things, I'm passionate about having good health care and people that are, caring for our elderly and also people that are homeless. That's been something that's been way more prevalent in Los Angeles than I've seen. Even, I come from Chicago, which is also a major city, but the homelessness in Los Angeles is just so great. So you see it so much, and it's heartbreaking. So, I want to be able to do something, and even if it's for just a few people, whatever amount of reach that I have, I would like to be able to affect the most change, better people's lives. And whether it's through a philanthropic effort, or if you're making them feel better by listening to my music and giving them encouragement and happiness too, that would be amazing, the way that I felt when I listened.
That should be your first inspiration, as expression. Mm-hmm. So definitely, I agree with touching people's lives and all that good stuff. Amen to that.
Where I'm from is important to me, and technically I come from Evanston, which is a small city on the north suburbs. And the area that we grew up in, or that I grew up in, is very culturally diverse and very inclusive and loving and caring for each other. And with another thing that I could do is I want to spread that way that everybody lives together in a very positive and racially aggressive sort of way. I would want to be able to spread that beyond just Evanston. I think there's pockets of the world where people get along better, and then the larger majority outside of it is people are afraid of each other and don't like to be around people that aren't like them. But I would just want to spread the borders of Evanston and Chicago wider and just include more people in that feeling of inclusiveness.
I put these on so you can take them
love to see in the world and
took me some
bring to the forefront.
Passionate person, humanitarian, I should say. I love it. Giving back. You guys, you hear the passion in this young lady's voice, and when she sings, when you listen to this interview, when you hear her sing again, you will know where this passion is coming from. Definitely, we support Ebonique, singer-songwriter. I have one more question. If BET or Netflix was to do a short movie on you, what would be the name and what would be the plot?
The name would be OG Pandacorn. My DJ name is Panda Corn. I added the OG just to like give it an official title.
Okay.
And it's a panda and a unicorn, but combined.
Mm-hmm.
And I just identify with both.
Okay.
Because the unicorn, it's magical. I've got purple hair. It's, it's like a magical creature. And then the pandas are cute. And it's like kind of a running joke between me and my friend since I was in like 6th grade about just how we're pandas. It's an inside joke, but also people use panda as somebody that's biracial. So it works in that way, but really originally it was really meant to be just I love pandas.
Well, all right.
Panda and unicorn. And then the original gangster, Panda Unicorn. So it would just be about, if it's just going to be about my life, it would really be about the whole adventure of coming into my unicorndom and finding, it would be about the original gangster Pandacorn finding her glitter and coming into her magic. That's what it'd be about.
Very inspirational. That would be a very inspirational movie. You might have to plug that in. We're going to have to hit you up, BT and Netflix. Got a story for you.
I might make it animated.
Okay, all right. Well, we've come to the end, but we won't leave without Ebonique giving us a little bit of her new single. If you could intro that for us, we'll lead out with it.
Awesome. So this is the girl Ebonique, and this is my hot new single, Lipstick, premiering on POWER904, where they're giving it to you straight.
You're in the mix with POWER904.
Makeup done, high heels on, blue dress on, diamonds done, fur coat on, lipstick on. I put these on so you can take them off. Took me some time to get it ready. Don't make me wait, come break me down. I know you lust for my love, ooh baby. Don't make me wait, come take me. I don't wanna get freaky with you. That's the only thing I wanna do. I said my pin, just come on through. You know how to touch me, baby, you got that fire, I can see it in your eyes. Please do not be shy, this is not the time or the place. You can climb this tree, come play in the leaves. Take me down, yelling timber now until we hit the ground. Makeup done, high heels on, blue dress on, diamonds done, fur coat on, lipstick on. I put these on so you can take them off. Took me some time to get it ready. Don't make me wait, come break me down. I know you lust for my love, ooh baby. Don't make me wait, come take me. Calling, 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 calling for you, baby. Come and take me down, come and take me down, come and take me down. Calling, 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 calling for you, baby. Come and take me down, come and take me down, come and take me down. Took me some time to get it ready. Don't make me wait, come break me down. I know you lust for my love, ooh baby. Don't make me wait, come take me